Guys, welcome into Sits in the Pupil. We are reviewing Solo Leveling Episode 9. I'm Cray. Got Paul with me. Got Dev with me. We're in the shed. Let's freaking do it. So I think we all expected what was going to happen. The prisoners are, and they're just sick guys. I don't know what I was doing. We're in the dungeon with the guys. We're in the dungeon with all the group that we went in there last time, and they find a three-way passage. One side has the boss, and Jinwoo sees immediately which side. Yeah. Because he has higher perception. He's just all around better. Right. And the whole time, Kang is just kind of looking over at him, like the whole episode. Just,
I think he's checking him out.
Yeah, he's like, I know something's up with you. He just keeps looking at him. Whole episode. And they each pick a path. Jinwoo wants to go take out the boss real quick in this dungeon. Boom, he goes to the left. The middle passage is the two douchebags that left him in the dungeon the first mission, who deserve no respect. And I have a little gripe.
Why?
I'll get into it.
Go ahead.
And then the right side is the prisoners and Kang. And they go over there, and we see a quick little flashback of Kang talking to
a billionaire, right? Or a millionaire.
Was he a billionaire?
I don't know if he was...
he had money.
Yeah, he definitely had money.
Yeah, because he gave him $1 million.
He didn't have a daughter.
Not anymore.
Cold.
Those prisoners raped his daughter.
Cut that shit out.
His daughter killed herself, and then the wife... Oh, no, his daughter went I messed up in the head, then the wife killed herself. Yeah. Wild shit, dude. Wild shit. And he offered Kang money to kill them inside the dungeon. And Kang was like, yo, I'm going to do it anyway. What do you say to What do you say to the dead?
He's like, I don't even need the money. Yeah. I just want to kill. I kill humans for fun, hunters for fun.
Dude.
He's thrilled to hunt with the human.
And he proceeded to slice the hell out of those prisoners. He cut their heads off.
Tortured them.
Yeah, he did torture them.
He did torture them.
Slow, agonizing death.
Death by
except for one guy's head cut off.
Yeah.
And the other two middle lane guys came over to see what's going on, and they got cut up and sliced up to pieces.
They didn't necessarily come over to see what's going on. They had a tunnel that...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Paths
connected, and then they died, too, because they saw Kang. They witnessed it. Did y'all expect Kang to be a bad guy like that? Like, be for real.
Not that bad.
Not to that extent. Definitely not.
I definitely didn't. This surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah. Wearing a suit like that and everything, I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's an assassin, you get that at the end, but I don't know, just be like a clean-cut guy and then just to kind of be that.
Right. He had nonchalant eyes like those, I don't really care about anything, but the fact that they showed him talking to that billionaire before he really did anything, that's when I was like, okay, well, he's obviously going to kill those guys, but I didn't expect the coldness of killing the other two hunters, I just like to kill everybody. It's like, okay, all right, bro, that was different.
Those kind of nonchalant, glaring eyes are one of two character types. It's either Ichigo, I'm just too cool to even care, but I'm stronger than everybody. I'm going to protect you. Or it's a stone cold killer waiting to be in the shadows to kill someone. And we got the stone cold killer. I haven't seen it in a while. I'm so used to seeing the Ichigo kind of whatever. Just what a bother. But he's a badass.
Well, you definitely don't.
I was expecting that.
You definitely don't expect someone from the Hunter organization to be that, because the first people that were like that were random mercenaries that were hunters.
That too.
So
one gripe that I kind of have about I wouldn't even call it a gripe. Something that I didn't like is that this whole time the two characters that went in the middle tunnel, they were contemplating apologizing, and stuff like that.
Dude, he's about to say my gripe.
And they didn't have time for it to feel really meaningful.
Yes.
I feel like they really missed that opportunity.
Yep. When Jinwoo popped up, go on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I totally forgot where I was at. No, so it just didn't really feel like it was gonna be meaningful. They were talking about it, and then with the guy's dying breath, he was like, "Yeah, and I'm sorry," and it didn't really give him enough time.
No, shut up. Wait,
it didn't really give him enough time to really feel.
Yep.
Yep. So and then it feels like getting this whole group of people together should have been more than just kind of dying. Those two guys just dying like that. It now is just kind of all the 5 people that made it out of the dungeon before. What was the point of them going into this dungeon together? I feel like it was also another missed opportunity right there.
You mean like maybe like they should have had the guy maybe about to save Jinwoo and give his life to save him? Maybe that would have been more meaningful. You know what I mean? Like one of the give his life.
I mean that probably would have ended up being better, but it just felt like why I don't understand why those two guys also need to be in this dungeon also.
Yeah. No, you're right. It seemed kind of rushed and like we're missing something because when Jinwoo angrily said, "You can't die. Who am I gonna hate?"
Yeah.
But we didn't get any of that feeling when Jinwoo saw them.
Yeah, that hate. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get any. Jinwoo just saw them, noticed them, and then walked on. We got nothing, even an inner monologue of these motherfuckers, like nothing. And then he just saw them die and said, "No, you can't do that. I need to hate some." Came out of nowhere. Go.
I'm gonna push back on that because after that, you know how he kind of fights him or whatever, fights the assassin. He even says, "I just lost another feeling." Like he's slowly losing these feelings, and I think it's cool how they symbolize his feelings as the flames that are being snuffed, just like in the double dungeon that was there.
The blue flames,
right? How they each got snuffed. I think that's cool, and how it shows that he's starting to lose his humanity a little bit. Like that whole anger at the guy dying. I think he need to get that out, and he's gonna lose that too. The anger for even surviving or whatever, or letting them, leave him behind. Because there's 2 more people. Why wasn't he angry at the woman? Why was he angry at the dude with one arm?
Because he told them to leave.
Okay, but the point I'm trying to make is it doesn't like he's not that angry. I mean,
whose side are you on?
I'm on the main character
our side, or
I mean, either way, the guy was dying. Like, okay, you can get mad at him because he's dying. He didn't apologize, but he apologized to you, bro. Like, what do you want? You're powerful.
Jinwoo has a right to be upset. I'm sorry.
I'm not mad that like he apologized. I just think that it could have been more heartfelt and like it's easy to apologize when you're dying.
He meant to do it from the get go. Even when that one guy said, "I don't know if I'm going to apologize to him," I said, "Well, I'm going to do it regardless."
Yeah, he did say that, but it could have been portrayed better. It just felt kind of rushed. It felt like it was missing, and that's one of the biggest gripes on Reddit I see about this show is that they kind of rush through the emotional points.
You wanted 10 extra minutes of him contemplating apologizing?
I don't. I never read the manual, so I don't care what they're saying.
But you just said it was rushed.
No, I said it felt rushed, but I don't really care if it had it or not. What I got was what I was happy about, and that's the Kang fight that happened next.
Right.
Jinwoo, right before Kang fought Jinwoo,
like fuck apologies.
Mr. Song walked up, and he goes, "I got this with my one arm," and Joo-hee's backing him up, and I'm sitting there like, why is Jinwoo even letting them fight? He's letting them go for a good little minutes.
I think he's letting them fight because he doesn't want to get outed.
Right.
I think that's the reason.
If they can do it, why not let them?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. He knew Kang was stronger. That's fucked up, Jinwoo.
That is a little fucked up.
That's fucked up. And Joo-hee looked her best, right? They're casting the spell, and you can see her whole
hair, all over her hair.
Yeah,
all over her hair. Like that's all she has.
I looked all the way down her hair. It should be right here. But yes, Jinwoo jumped in. And Kang and him were going at it. I mean, Kang had his same speed. They were matched in speed.
Yeah.
Were y'all surprised about that? Because, okay, hold on. Let me ask you this. Kang and Jinwoo fought. Badass fight. Jinwoo beat him by using the murderous intent to stop his stealth hiding attacks.
Right.
Kang super surprised. Did y'all think they were the same level before they fought? What was y'all's anticipation of Kang?
I think so. Before all the buffs, I think Jinwoo was kind of losing. Mm-hmm. I think that I don't think he was scared of losing because like that's kind of like what his personality is end up becoming. He's not really scared to take on these fights or anything. But he was getting cut up.
I think that was tactical though.
He's getting cut up, but what he do?
He couldn't really see. He couldn't see the guy, and he couldn't really. He wasn't able to go on the offensive and just kind of be more defensive.
What did he do, though, when he got cut?
He used full heal.
And this is why I wasn't scared.
But no,
he had potions, I bet.
Right. Well, I mean,
I think it's daily challenge.
I don't know about potions, but I think all this was part of his plan. He's like, I'm not going to pull out all my stops and use every buff that I have, every debuff, every skill. That's
which makes Jinwoo stronger.
And I'm not saying he wasn't, but in the beginning, he wasn't stronger. He was probably level.
I think he was just gauging his abilities, to be honest.
Right.
I think he was just seeing what he could do.
I think that he had that opportunity to do that whenever he was fighting
Cerberus?
Mr. Song and Joo-hee.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he had the opportunity to kind of scout Kang at that point.
I easily think Jinwoo is S rank, and here's why.
No.
Here's why.
He beat a B rank.
We saw when he fought Mr. Song. We saw Mr. Song. We saw Kane call out to Mr. Song, "Hey man, you might have some fighting abilities, but you're really a mage. Why are you trying to fight me?" And Mr. Song uses firepower, which is the strongest attack, but it wasn't good enough to do anything.
Right.
He's still a lower level. Kane focuses on assassin shit, so he's fast. He can do the stealth, but he's not strong all around. He could probably get one punched and knocked out if he could get caught.
Right.
What I'm saying is Jinwoo has all around abilities. This is why I think he's S rank, and he can heal, which immediately puts him above everyone else.
I don't think he doesn't have healing powers.
Yeah,
he just has
even that one
saved up full heal.
Dude, if it was y'all, having one full heal, you're gonna wait till your life points are here.
Yeah,
full heal, right?
Course, yeah,
he used that full heal way too fast.
He did,
right? That one
he'll get another one tomorrow on his daily quest.
Exactly, and if you have a real if you go up against a real S rank, I think with his tactics, he could easily beat that S rank.
I don't think so.
So you think he'll survive long enough to use one full heal and he won't get marked again?
Yeah, I do.
I guess the S rank?
I think Murder's Intent does a lot more than we think.
I
think Murder's Intent is pretty broken.
I don't think an S rank would have necessarily Murder's Intent towards him.
Only he does.
Right, well, it's a skill.
Only he has that skill.
But we don't know what all the S ranks have.
We don't.
And plus, again, I mentioned this in the text, he has no armor. He has no accessories. He only has one dagger. That's what I'm saying.
He needs to put some on.
I don't know.
He needs to put some on.
At this point, at the most, he may be lower A. Maybe. And I'm only saying that because he killed a bee, one of the best bees out there.
They did say
a high B. Yeah.
A high B, a very high, probably the best bee. Who knows?
He noticed the A.
And he noticed the A and even said that. In his inner monologue, he said, I don't know if I can beat this guy yet. This guy's probably a mid to a high rank A. He doesn't even know if he can beat him.
And see, here's the problem with his ranking system: is he only knows ranks by the color of the aura, people's names when he fights an enemy. So he can't compare Cerberus to a rank.
But he can see their aura.
He can, but I don't. I feel like Cerberus is stronger than rank A, guys. I still feel like Cerberus is stronger than rank A. I feel like that.
We don't really know.
Don't let us know in the comments.
So. But this is what I did like. So Kenny, you get a gauge on kind of Jinwoo's powers,
right?
So you get to kind of know where he sits in the ranking system. You know that he's stronger than a high B,
right?
You know he can beat a high B, so that puts him anywhere from an A to an S rank already. So and I like that. I like what they did there because I think that after the last episode, that's kind of what we were wanting. Yeah. We were wanting to kind of put a number to his power level.
Yep. I need the power scale. This is perfect. I'm so happy this happened. Best episode, in my opinion, all season so far.
And he killed him, and then he got 2 things. He got 5 points because he was so... what was that guy? Kang was so murderous that the system said, hey, this guy's actually going to try to kill you. Let's make it a quest. Kill this guy who's trying to kill you. And he did, and he got 5 points, which is what he needs. He needs more skill points, and 5's a lot.
Fire.
And he also got a rune of stealth. So now he can also use...
Oh, yeah.
He can also disappear and use stealth.
Dude, he's broken!
Well, now he is.
Broken.
Yeah. He's going to be. He needs a healing spell. He needs some kind of, healing potions.
Then he's truly actually broken.
Yeah. He can't get healing because then he has Jinwoo.
Juhi?
Juhi.
Yeah.
And that would make her character kind of a little less meaningful.
Just a body.
Hey, dog. Solo leveling.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I can't wait for him to actually look the part. I want him to get equipment. I want him to get maybe a good sword. I mean, maybe a dagger, whatever. His dagger's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Great episode. Episode 10 drops on Thursday.
How many are there total?
So there's going to be the first core is 12.
Oh, so there's just a half.
Well, there's been no confirmation.
Oh, okay.
And then normally that you get confirmation about this time of the anime. Nothing's popped up. It's almost like it's not doing great in the ratings. I don't know what's going on.
It wasn't in the top 10 weekly.
It wasn't top 10 weekly.
That? I sent that to you.
Yeah, it wasn't in there, and it was my favorite episode we watched this week. So I'm really kind of concerned about its future. But even after this 12 episodes ends, I'm reading the manga. I'm sorry, I'm reading this shit. I'm hyped. I'm psyched. Guys, this is the people. We out.